Hello, and thanks for joining me for another week with Mirree's Dreamtime Messages. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Thank you to all my new subscribers and all my returning subscribers. And if you're here for the first time, just popping in, welcome. Thank you to everyone that is here. I really appreciate your energy and your time. And we're going to be starting a brand new week, which starts on the 16th of March and runs until the 22nd. And so I hope you enjoyed the cards that we drew out last week. The first card we drew out was with the Currawong, I am empowered, letting us know that when I go beyond any painful memories I've experienced, I become enlightened. And this makes me happy and I am empowered. And so the Currawong helps us to move beyond any painful experiences that we've been feeling so that we can transform any pain or hurt so that we can move forward in a peaceful way. And the other card that we drew out was with the Magpie, I am expanding, letting us know when I set healthy boundaries, I can take the lead in my life. I experience soul growth and understanding through the knowledge of the land. I am expanding. So it was important to have certain boundaries up this week so that you can have the space around you to expand yourself. And so that was really important. And the other card that we drew out was with Koala and Baby, I am allowing, letting us know that when I share with others to let them know my needs, I allow myself to be completely supported by life. And so how did you go last week with these animals? Did you find that you were having some challenges to do with moving forward? Maybe there was things that came up from the past, or maybe you were finding some challenges that were helping you to move forward. Sometimes we can't always move forward without some kind of challenge coming up, and so other times, you know, we know that the way is clear and we know that we can move forward, but sometimes we can have these situations that come up from the past, and so it's just letting us know that there's something there that we need to transform, or that there's just taking a different perspective so that we can move past whatever that is. And so that is what we drew out for last week. I've still got a bit of a cold, and so I'm almost completely recovered from it, but I'm running a bit behind this today, and so but I'm still here, and we're going to be drawing some brand new animals out. And I recently also uploaded the deep listening video, which I highly recommend that you take a look at it, and I'll leave the link in the description box below. It helps you when you're going through any stress or anxiety, and helps you to use that technique in order to transform any stress or negativity that you're experiencing in your life. And you can actually do that technique. It doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. You can do it early in the morning, or you can also do it whenever you're feeling any kind of anxiety or stress. And so the current moon cycle that we're in at the moment is the waning crescent moon, which is letting us know to focus on surrendering any goals that we are not able to achieve at this time. And so it's a good chance for us to just step back from anything that we've been heavily focusing on. Maybe we haven't been seeing the results maybe we haven't been seeing the results that we've been needing for our goals to move forward. And so now it's just a time to kind of just let those goals have some space for some time, and so that you can surrender to them and redefine your map towards your dreams. Is there anything that you're needing to change during this time? And so the waning crescent moon is the current moon cycle, and will be the cycle up until Thursday, and then Thursday is going to be a brand new moon, signifying new beginnings and helping us to just take a look at what we feel like we need to start over with. Currently in this cycle, the new moon only lasts for 1 day, and so it's a really good time to do some quiet contemplation or meditation. And meditation helps us to be able to get our mind into a rhythm where we can seek clarity towards what we're working towards for our dreams. And so the new moon is also a great time for journaling or spending time in nature or doing some any rituals that will help you in order to just start anew. If maybe there's some work situations and goals that you've been trying to reach, or maybe just want to have a point where you can just start from. And it doesn't necessarily have to start from the beginning of the year. It can start now if you feel like that you're wanting to start projects now. And so it's not really it doesn't really matter what time of the year that you're actually starting new goals. The new moon is actually going to be perfect time for that, which is on Thursday. And so waxing crescent moon starts from Friday onwards, and a waxing crescent moon is about having your intentions set, and the intentions are similar to goals, where we write out that we write out a sentence that may be something like, I want to set the intention to achieve X amount of say X amount of goals during 2026 in X amount of time. And so that's kind of like what an intention is, which is kind of based upon an action step or a goal. And so from Friday onwards, it's about concentrating on our intentions to do with our dreams. And so that's the current cycle of the moon. This week we've actually got 3 phases that we're moving through just in this week, and so, which is the waning crescent moon, the new moon, and the waxing crescent moon. And so yeah, there's a lot happening this week, but if we're staying intentional, we can have deliberate moves towards our goals, and being deliberate and intentional to do with what we're wanting to achieve can help us to achieve the progress that we're looking for towards our goals. And so if you've got your Dreamtime card deck, it comes in a box. You've got your 100-page booklet and your 36 glossy cards. And so let's have a look and see the animals that we're going to be drawing out this week. I know that I still got a little bit of a cold, but it's great that sometimes this happens also with the change of seasons, which we've just recently changed from summer to autumn here in Australia. I'm not sure where in the world that you guys are, but I'd love to know. So keep your comments coming and your suggestions as well on what you'd love for me to do on this channel. But every week I pull out 3 cards. The 2 cards gives us the undertone of the energy, and this 3rd card gives us kind of like the solution card. And so let's have a look and see which card is coming out first. And the first card that we drew out is with the koala, daytime koala. I am wealthy, letting us know when I allow myself to have a clear vision about my future, I receive limitless opportunities to increase my value by helping others to achieve their dreams. And so I think it's a worthwhile gift, being able to lift other people up in your life and bringing value to others in what you do. And the daytime koala is also helping you to have a clearer vision to do with your goals and your dreams. Koalas rely heavily on their keen sense of smell and excellent hearing, as their sight is not very good. Daytime koala represents a support network that is already there for you, and embracing these opportunities that you can further build upon. Daytime koala also represents your vision for the future, or your vision for the future of your prosperity and wealth that's created from the passion that you put into something, such as a business, your children, family, or personal life, which can symbolize your soulful self. Sometimes this vision is very clear, but at other times it can be muffled. Pause and allow yourself to take the time to tune into your senses, to understand this vision more clearly so that it can be grounded into your reality through certain success strategies or a plan that will enable you to get there with more ease and direction. And so the guidance this week is uncertainty and worry can prevent a lot of opportunities for you to grow. Bring value to yourself by imagining your future the way you want it to, and it may inspire others to dream again. So the action step this week is begin a plan today to map out your future success. Have a clear vision about your passion and future, because it's a powerful one. The negative, you could be feeling uncertain, or that you feel like things are being delayed, or you have fear to do with this action. So it's important that you stay positive and that you think about the direction you want to take for your future success and acknowledgement. And so that is the first card that we drew out for this week. Let's have a look and see the second card that's going to be guiding us. It's been a pretty busy week, and so I know that when you have the flu or cold, you just feel like resting a lot and spending time just in bed. And so I've been doing a lot of resting this week, and so I'm hoping to be back full swing of things this week. And so the next card that we pulled out this week is with the yellow-faced honey eater. I am grounding. When I sit with the ground beneath my feet, I align myself back to nature, and this connects my spiritual energy with the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And so it's going to be very important this week for you to keep grounded, as you may be feeling a bit, a bit scattered, or maybe you're feeling a bit like drained. So the honey eater helps us to understand that earth changes are currently happening at the moment, and they are affecting the natural world, nature, and the animal spirits. It is an important time for you to reconnect with nature and tune into your own alpha rhythms in order to rejuvenate and replenish your vital life force. Getting it back on track by aligning yourself back to nature. Sometimes at different stages of our life, our energy becomes depleted just like the earth, as we need to learn to replenish ourselves. Get back to nature now by taking good care of yourself. Give back to yourself through nature, and if you take care of Mother Nature will take care of you as well. And so the guidance is, this week you are learning the importance of grounding your spiritual energy through the soles of your feet, through Mother Nature. You are an earth healer and rely heavily on Mother Nature to maintain your spiritual energy. And so the action step this week is take off your shoes and walk bare feet on the grass in order to make a connection to the dirt of this earth. Allow yourself some time to do this, to bring down your energy into the physical body and center yourself. Use techniques like imagining your energy going down into the center of the earth through the roots of a tree. Spiritual techniques such as this are part of maintaining your sensitive energy so that it becomes free of any negativity, so that you don't feel chaotic. Relaxing is easier when your energy is grounded and centered. So you may be feeling overwhelmed, or you feel like it's very chaotic at the moment, or there's a lot of hyperactivity. So it's important that you take some time to clear your energy and your aura or your chakras, and focus on replenishing your life force, and learn more about earth energy or healing, and maybe use some grounding, some spiritual techniques such as grounding, or even from the video that I posted for you last week is the deep listening. There is some also maybe some other topics that you guys may be interested in, such as the intuition, such as tuning into your intuition, grounding, how to feel the land. There is a lot of spiritual techniques that you can use in order to also cleanse your energy, and so learning more about your intuition. If any of these topics are of interest to you guys, let me know, and I will continue to post some more videos that you guys can use on this channel to help you have a strong energy, especially if you feel like your energy is awakening to new things at this point in time. And it's important to have like a base foundation and a strong foundation, a stable foundation, when there's a lot of things going on in the world, and centering is one of those things, is another technique that's really important as well. So let's have a look. And so I would love to hear your thoughts, and I would also love hearing a lot more from you guys, because this really helps me and the channel, and to help me to know what topics you guys want to see more of. Also, do you want to see more of my art techniques? Do you want, and so yeah, there's just so many things. Yeah, I'll be here all day if I keep rattling off different topics. The solution card this week is letting you know that you are I am knowing. When I have trust and faith in my intuition, I'm naturally guided towards the answers I seek, and this makes me strong. So it's really important that you tune into and have faith in your intuition this week. Excuse me, sorry guys, it's just been a busy day, and just been feeling really tired with this cold. But I'm a lot better than what I was last week, and so yeah, give me another week and I should be back on track. But yeah, if you have a look on page 85, the ancestral half-inches, are you listening to that tiny voice inside? You are more powerful than you can imagine. Change doesn't come from an inability to see what happens next, but the ability to have trust in the feeling of something better. Believe in the power of your own positive thinking and knowing inside to guide you to the answer that you are currently seeking. The finches are very timid around humans and are happiest and lively in groups with other finches. The messages they bring you are so important because it is through going into your unique self that you are able to better tune into the right guidance and direction. Often in life you will be faced with many decisions and directions to turn in order to make a situation better than the last step and more spiritually evolving than the last cycle. And so the guidance this week to do with ancestral owl finches is all, in order to be a success, a focus needs to evolve inside of you that will show you an important aspect of your spirituality that you were previously unaware of before. Allow this focus to be the change you are currently seeking at this point in time. And so it's important to be focused this week, to do with what you're trying to achieve and the success that you're looking for in whatever area that you're wanting to achieve that success. It could be through work, it could be through your relationships, or it could be coming together with someone significant, whether it's someone outside of the family or within the family, or maybe you're wanting to change directions. So the action step this week is, in order to make a change, you will need a quiet time and space within your house so that you can begin to bring in the new changes you want to make within your life. If you're trying to change a certain area in your life and you are not allowing the room for it to come in, then you have no proper foundation for it to evolve. It's always best that you initiate a change, even if it's only small, rather than letting a change get forced upon you. There is always certain areas that need a lot more work than others. All it takes is a small amount of dedicated time every day, every week, or every month to start the ball rolling. Allow the finches to guide you back to your inner knowing, back to your senses, and allow them to bring you the spiritual guidance that you are needing right now. So the negative, you could be feeling unwilling, doubtful, or stressful, and you can always turn that around by focusing on change, having that focus on something new, and this will help you to cultivate more success. And so this is our solution card at the moment, helping us to tune into our inner knowing and our intuition in order to focus on a change that we're wanting to make. Have you been thinking about making certain changes lately? And then so this is the card that's going to help us to create a foundation to our success that we're looking for, and a stable foundation to our success. And so the first card that we drew out, these are the 3 cards that we drew out this week, guys. And don't forget, there's a new moon on Thursday, and so it's going to be a perfect time to really tune into what we're wanting to bring that's brand new, what we're wanting to bring that's something new to our lives, that's going to create a powerful change within us, and something that we can continue to work on on a daily or a regular basis. And so the first card we drew out was we got koala last week as well, but this one is a different koala. It's the daytime koala, and is focused on being wealthy and having a clear vision about our future, so that we can receive limitless opportunities to increase our value and to achieve our dreams. And the second card that we drew out is with the yellow face honey eaters, letting us know that when I sit beneath the ground beneath my feet, allow myself back to nature. This connects my spiritual energy with the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And the last card with the ancestral owl finches, I am knowing, letting us know when I have trust and faith in my intuition, I'm naturally guided towards the answers I seek, and this makes me strong. And so I hope you have a wonderful week with these 3, and I love to hear your feedback about what you've been experiencing over the week, and how the animals have been guiding you, and I'd love to hear any feedback that you have to do with any topics that you want to see more on here, whether it's to do with my art or any spiritual techniques that you want to kind of delve into, or mastering a change. And so I hope everybody has a wonderful week with these 3, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.